Okay, guys, this next option is one of my favorite submissions. I just call it a step over choke. It's very effective whether you're in the arm ride position or not. But from the arm ride position, you have no obstacles in the way. So let's take a look. Coach Jay's on his back. Same position, guys. We're going to start in this arm ride with the lapel passed under the armpit. Now, what I'm going to look to do is switch my hips. So right now, in this case, my right knee is near his hip, and my left knee is near his head. I'm actually going to switch my knees. So my right knee near his hip is going to come on the same side near his head, and this left knee that was near his head is going to back step towards his hips. And now I'm sitting on his arm. Coach Jay, can you move still? He's pretty stuck, guys. This lapel under the armpit is very controlling, and this arm against his head prevents him from turning into me and shrimping. Now the submission is easy. My elbow's near his hip. I'm going to kind of lean up towards that elbow in order to make my legs lighter. I'm hip to hip with him. And I'm just going to step over his face. Boom. And now the submission comes from pulling my heel back and straightening the wrist to get a nice clean tap. Nice detail here, guys. When you're holding the lapel, you don't want your wrist to be curved. As you're looking for the submission, you're going to straighten that arm, projecting the forearm bone right into the side of the neck. Your forearm is shaped like a ruler, so you don't want the back of your wrist on the side of his neck. It's going to conform to his neck. We want to drive that edge of the forearm bone or that edge of the ruler into the side of the neck where it's going to have the most devastating effects. So again, once I'm here, I sort of lean up over top of him, and look how his head comes off the mat. The side of my forearm is driving right into his neck so that when I do step over, it comes on very clean. Okay? So one more time from the beginning. We get into our arm ride position. A little bit of footwork here, guys, but a little bit of practice goes a long way. This might confuse you at first, but once you get good at it, the level of control is there. It's very hard for him to escape during every step of this. Once I pass the lapel, this is our starting position, the arm ride. Now I just switch my legs. My knee goes near his head, and the leg that was near his head goes back towards his hips. And now I want to be holding the edge, or the end rather, of the lapel. I'm going to start to lean on top of my partner, straightening that wrist. If his head comes off the mat, that's a good thing. Then I step over, drag my heel back, and get a nice clean submission. Okay, so that is our step over choke.